Hello, and welcome back to GDL Game of the Week. In the first episode of Season 12, I am joined by CapnPooky.
Hello.
And Fish.
Hello.
We'll be looking at 4 games today, one from each division from each week. We have Carmen vs Slice, we will have Nebula vs Sylvestrin, we will have Doge versus Random Hero, and finally we will have the Messiah versus Wi-Fi. And yeah, without much further ado, we can just kind of get into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, starting off with Carmen vs Slice, I think first thing I'm noticing is that I think Slice very much predicted quite maybe even exactly what Carmen was going to bring, because if we look at counters, he's got the Lightning Rod Marowak that can kind of just hard counter Magnezone. He's got the Bulu that can just kind of wall Zydog all over. Zydog does go really hard against the rest of that team, so you need to be really careful that you keep the Bulu healthy.
Yeah.
You have the.
I mean, I think Carmen's just got such a strong team that even with all these counters, it's gonna be what's taken 2 hits from that Lele,
Yeah, I'm assuming Spadef Pharisee or something. But yeah, it is.
Taking hits from the Conkeldurr.
Cabaldi and Wolves Weavile, so it's Conkeldurr and Jellicent have no clear immediate counter, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's going to be an interesting dynamic. Carmen should be trying to get that Conkeldurr on the field, because that's going to force something on Slice's side.
Yeah.
On the other side, if that Conkeldurr does get weakened, Cobalion looks very good.
Very good, yeah. I think
Cobalion is no way past Jellicent though, so as long as that's alive.
Yes, that's for sure. It could have Full Switch, and then you set momentum into a pretty passive Pokemon, so that wouldn't be terrible for you. Yeah,
I think Marowak, if it ever gets to press its buttons, is very, very threatening into this team as well.
Yeah, I think.
True.
Yeah, last thing, I think Bolton might be the end game hit, because all you need to do for that guy is get rid of Weavile and get rid of some of Magnezone's health. But that's assuming he's gone for Terra Fairy or something, because he could be Dark and then Conkeldurr doesn't like that. It's interesting. We'll see how it goes.
Interesting.
So we lead Magnezone immediately and get weakened.
Oh.
With
immediately trapped.
Immediately trapped. But never mind.
No.
Yeah. I don't think you can really do much against the Pharisee here anyway.
Yeah, you could if he lead cheats or something. If you body press and he lead cheats,
exactly.
you lose 70% of your health at the end of when he's dead. So
you want to be trapping the Cobalion, not the.
Yeah.
You don't want to trap Cobalion. You can't trap Cobalion. It's gonna kill you.
Oh, okay. Well, we weren't even.
Huh.
Because the lead cheat misses not that big, because you can,
Yeah.
If he hits, there's after that there's a read just to go Marowak, Bully, or sack this, but it's
that knockoff did a lot.
I mean, it wasn't the Violet.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know why. That's weird prep to me, because do you care about being trapped by Magnezone? I guess if you're really scared about Iron Press, because that does look good into only physical Pokemon, then I can see it. But then where do you go? I don't really get that one yet, but yeah. I guess you want to make sure you can go to Marowak on Magnezone.
Yeah.
Well, even one spike's pretty big though, because Carmen has no removal at all.
Yeah.
Bully does come in into
there,
yeah. That's what you're gonna expect. I think I'm obviously talking in hindsight, but when I see Lifeform, I'm thinking, okay, why is this not choice band? Why is this not why is this not going for the maximum 1,000 arrow spam? And the turn after tells you why.
There it is. That's why. 45 though.
Yeah, that has to be Spadef as fuck, or AV.
I'm thinking AV.
Yeah, but that's
why would you bring AV if you're why would you be Spadef or AV?
I think this is really good prep for both sides though, right? Because
yeah,
Carmen made a very good plan here by going for the sludge wave, but at the same time, Bulu being the SPDF for AV helps you very much in a
Yeah.
case of that, even though I probably expect Irons all over it. But SPDF does help because, let's say this was still at like 70% or something. You can actually switch into Lele because you get rid of its terrain.
No, very true.
Lele does get an absolutely free kill right now, though. Like, as long as you don't
Yeah,
misclick.
like
The psychic move. There
That
it is.
motherfucker does not live too.
yeah, so we get rid of the terrain.
It's interesting that Carmen thinks, okay, it's 29%, I cannot kill it. That's...
Wow, he's seeing
It might be
funny
like
moves.
Scarf Lele, and without the terrain, it can't kill.
Yeah, I mean, we could calc this and no, but that's too much
Yeah.
effort. But yeah, if it's Scarf, definitely doesn't kill. But yeah, Specs would have killed, so that's already information. I'm assuming Specs would have killed. This thing
Assuming
not
it's
having
just a bolt switch here.
not having horsepower is interesting.
Oh wait, is this? This will be lightning rod, won't it?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
We stayed in.
Sorry, I think you went over that earlier.
Yeah.
Wow, you live as well. Oh,
Flame charge? This could now be faster than Lele if it really wanted to. Well, faster than Mother's Lele.
Yeah.
I don't know if I put that much effort into doing that, but take care of that.
Yeah, this is suddenly a really scary position for Carmen.
Ooh, never mind.
Well, faster than
Unless we have yeah.
The
Aerodactyl.
Balion could have come in on there, but that.
Aerodactyl has a pretty big read to make it though, because what can it click safely? If it clicks Stone Edge, well, I guess you click the flying move, but you don't do much to Jellicent.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh, that just kills.
Oh. Oh.
That must be extra built.
No choice.
Christ,
Yeah.
this yeah. I
That's
forget
pretty-
how strong Aerodactyl is.
Yeah, it's one of them ones like when I'm drafting, I'm like, whatever, I don't want to have that. It's like kind of weird.
It's-
But whenever
yeah.
I see it, it actually puts in a little work. So
Defensive rock types are good.
Mhm.
A lot of teams are weak to rock.
lowered attack
Mad
still
lad.
does an absolute shit ton. Ooh, I think that's probably a misplay clicking Will-O-Wisp there though.
Maybe.
If you know that's AV, you can probably just strength sap again. Be at high health. And worst case scenario, you can just switch to Conkeldar and take like 20.
Yeah. I still think Carmen's in a great position to go, especially if that is Scarf Lele.
So we look at this game right now, right?
The Valiant and the
Scarf.
Bolton are looking scary.
This is actually very interesting late game. You can either, you could keep this Bulu. Let's see, do we go Lele? You go Lele, you could keep this Bulu because then you can remove the terrain
Then you
again.
can get rid of the terrain.
Yeah. So I think
That's
that's
the other one.
a very logical play. And
Yeah.
get rid of the terrain, and that should allow. Well, that either allows you to get Chip and Kelder, or it allows you to set up Cavalio if it's like Sword Stance, or like get 1 free turn with Bolton where you don't die.
Mm. Beagling is
Oh, Dazzling Beam right at the end.
really
Crits?
Yeah, I kind of.
Potentially
I don't know
important.
about losing
could-
so much HP on Conkelda here.
I mean, what
It
else
now
do you
just
get?
ties.
I mean, this is the first time that we know that it has a special move, right?
Yeah.
Even when
and
Burnt
with the
Lele's,
crit as well.
even when Burnt Lele is not going to like a wood hammer. So I can see why.
Yeah.
The crit's pretty big, but it's still in range of Bolton, of like Fairy Lyriff. Go Cavalio instead.
I was gonna say if we have a Mac
Oh.
punch here, then
Nothing.
Lele
Rock
might be-
Polish, and the game's over. I think.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that kills.
Wow.
Body press makes me think it's not invested though. But like Lele's far too squishy to live, right?
I mean, if this is bulky, then Lele doesn't kill it in one either way, so I don't think that's not really too important. And it
Heavy
does
slam.
die.
Heavy slam, yeah.
Yeah, that's 120 BP.
Yeah.
Much stronger than Ironhead.
Really well played the endgame by Slice there, recognizing.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I think it was very creative Bulu that helped him out a lot here, and also that
Yeah.
he got rid of the terrain once, and then also knew, okay, I should keep this and give more opportunities.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he kind of like capitalized on what he could. So I think that's very good. I think Carmen has a very creative build.
Yeah, I really like Karma's build, but I think it wasn't like obvious, or it wasn't like standard. It had some very interesting things on there, but it was just like power, and I think Slice just prepped really well for all of Carmen's threats. And on it, like, I think my favorite one actually is the Marowak. Thinking back on it, like knowing that, you know, Magnuson is a huge threat to that Cobalion, bringing Marowak to come in and take that like Volt Switch, and then you just get a free turn on Marowak, and with the Flame Charge as well. It's like I love that actually. I don't think it really worked out too well, but like I think that's really creative, and I really like that.
Yeah, I could definitely see scenarios where it would work out as well. So
yeah, no, for sure.
That's a heavy hit on anything that isn't Weavile, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that wraps it that game. So we'll go to the next one.
Really interesting first game.
We have Sylvester versus
Another
Nebula.
Conkeldurr.
We have Macargo versus Rain. You know,
no.
only the best players. Only the best players see a Rain team like, you know what?
That's a Pikachu as well.
Yes. I think biggest threat for Sylvester is like you have to keep that Northern healthy or you immediately lose to Rillaboom.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Macargo's gonna try to like cheese Melmetal with Flame Body. And I think
that's like the only reason it would be here, right?
Yeah, I think lastly, Sylvester has a very Sandaconda weak team. And that sounds dumb. But if we're assuming, let's say, bulky
That's
coil
true.
Sandaconda, then if he even gets one coil, it's immediately able to two-shotting all this team.
Really hard to kill
And
it, yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
very difficult to get through. It's just like,
I could see like a bulk up Conkeldurr being able to compete with it,
potentially, yeah, I could see that.
but like that's like your only way. And if Conkeldurr is chipped at all, or if like, you know, if you're like one turn behind because you have to switch in first, it's like suddenly everything could just be over.
100%, yeah. Copperage doesn't look like it's doing much for me, but I guess we'll see.
I don't know. I could see like an AV Copperaja for like his like Rain Sweepers.
Yeah, you take at least one hit from even like Spec Kinder.
Yeah, and
Kingdra does look pretty scary to me in the rain. Like, if Conkeldurr and Copperage are low health, it can just win the game on the spot.
yeah.
I guess
Scary.
we'll see how it turns out. Immediately Sandaconda lead. I think if you're trying to sweep with this, you wouldn't do that.
He's gonna set up rocks.
Yeah, maybe.
That's
Stealth
crazy.
rock. Big nuts, Joe.
You got some big old nuts. Oh, big damage.
Immediate facade. You'll love to see it.
Oh, big more. Big
this
damage.
entire team
Oh
immediately
my
getting
God.
weakened is interesting.
Yeah.
It's like I understand. Ooh, I don't know about this. Never mind. I do know. Okay, fair enough. I don't know
absolutely
about no
pranked.
running boots though. Oh,
This is going so fast. What's going on? Let's take a second.
yeah. So remember when I was
Alright.
saying that we needed Noivern for the Sandaconda.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't need it.
So, all right.
Let's go back a turn.
Okay,
So
so
this-
Conkeldurr is like a really nice switch on turn one. I really like
Yeah.
that. Because like, sorry, my cat is complaining.
Nice.
I'm just not sure about the double from like the Politoed. I think is interesting to go into because it sets up for the Kingdra.
Yeah, you want to get the rain up, but then like it feels.
Presumably they're expecting Conkeldurr to switch, maybe being afraid of like a strong water move or something. But
Yeah.
Yeah. It's. Yeah, it looks a little bit. It
hilarious.
looks a little bit weird. It's like very selective on who you want to keep your health on, and then
Because
immediately
I'm assuming
stacking
that this Holucha is grassy seed as well. So now you've got a timer on
Yeah,
Holucha.
I think it's weird to sack the King right here though. Sorry, sack the Neuvan.
It is weird.
Mm.
And then Pasho Berry is interesting, but I don't know if we kill itemless. Oh, nope, we don't. We might have
Not
quick
quite,
attack.
but I
Probably has
would
quick
hope
do.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll plan.
This is looking really good for Sylvester, especially with
Yeah.
the terrain already gone before Holucha even gets to come out.
Yeah. Well, the
and then-
only
so-
real threat left is
It's
either the
like-
bulky Santa Condor
yes.
or Gregory, right?
Yeah.
So like, if you know that it's quick attack, then you should have gone into Holucha last turn, get the boost, take nothing from quick attack, click Swords Dance, see what you can do. But
Potentially quite a lot looking at that team.
right? Yeah, it would have been like 22. But this does die, so that's interesting.
Okay.
Rain punch as well. This could be like a bulk upset then.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fairy. Oh, I don't know about Fairy McCargo.
Because it's pink.
So now our best plan of dealing with Melmetal is going to be just hitting it with Conkeldurr. I mean, I guess Melmetal should always be prepped by like being faster than it and hitting it with things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Macaco is going to take.
And I mean,
long to
you
get
still-
to what type it
Ooh,
is.
flame
Have
body.
the flame body, so yeah.
I mean, did he have a different choice? Because this was at 70, and I don't think Politoed kills.
No, I mean, you do have to, like... I mean, realistically, Macargo's not really threatening you.
Yeah.
With like, anything it's doing. It might, like,
I
chip.
feel like, I feel like Polito just comes in and uses water moves until Macago dies. Like, what's it going to do back? Terrible
Right.
after you
Under
20%.
presses Earthquake. Unless you're worried about, like, a Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah.
Battle of the
But
Titans
suddenly...
here.
Oh,
Yeah.
that dies.
The faster Titan won.
Ooh.
Oh.
Iron Offenses. You know, this makes a lot of sense why they were switching this into Conkeldurr.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the win condition.
Yes.
And with Conkeldurr having those close combat drops as well.
Yeah, it probably
You're
does to
suddenly-
body press right now.
Yeah.
because that's like,
This Sandaconda might just sweep as well.
yeah, because that's effectively
Unless this is...
-6 or +6 on one of them.
Unless we have, like, Surf on the
Raichu.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pikachu, that's not a Raichu. We do.
Oh,
Oh!
massive
Probably
live.
kill the Copperaja though.
Yeah,
Or at
I
least
mean,
that's-
I think Copperaja. Oh my
Yeah,
god, it just
never mind.
died.
yeah.
My goodness.
Even if it doesn't, I don't think there's any way it beats Politoed. As long as it has like Skull this for some-
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Would
think.
have been on like 10% or something, right?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was a roll to kill the Sandaconda there with Pikachu.
Probably.
There was
That's
probably a
close
role
game.
in that. It very much defends the EVs. I don't think if you're going for Iron Press, you should be having some Fist of EVs. So it would be like max
Yeah,
HP, max
sure.
F. So I definitely think there's a role in there.
16 turns. That was a quick game.
It was. It was an exciting game though.
Yeah, we had to pause it like 15 times because we're like, what the hell's going on? Yeah.
No, I think it was a rough early game, but the late game was played really, really well.
Yeah. I think in GDL2 you sometimes see that there's some players that like sometimes can't sort their feet out immediately, but then they figure it out later. Or sometimes they have a good lead and then didn't prep for like the late game.
Yeah, I
But,
mean,
It shows that like if you know what you're doing at the end, you can still be fine.
yeah. Lead matchups and late games are like the two hardest things I think in Pokemon to get your head around.
I think in
So-
GDL2 specifically, I always find the lead matchups more important than in GDL. Even if I get a bad lead in GDL, I usually have a pretty safe way to play around whatever my opponent's trying to do.
You'd hope so.
But GDL2 is a little bit more volatile, a little bit more offensively based a lot of times.
Yeah, definitely getting that lead matchup is really important because if you can gain momentum in the early game, hopefully you don't need that end game plan to claw it back.
With that, we can go to the third game.
Yeah.
Doge versus Random Hero, or Random Goober, Random Yap, or whatever he wants to call himself. Yeah, I think this one's interesting. So I think Cradilly's Terra Captain is like poison and like ground or something. We'll assume poison because I think that one looks better. I think Golurk's actually really big here. Because like usually the thing with Golurk is, right, it can't switch in on anything, but it also kills everything. But here it has a way in on Lycanroc, and potentially on Scyther if it's bulky enough, and also on Cradilly not clicking a grass move. And a lot of times if Cradilly is going to be in on Rotom, or if it's going to be in on Torn, or
it's not going to be clicking many grass moves.
Right, so I think this is very much a game where you can play that Golurk very aggressively and get a lot out of it.
I can see this Mienshao being incredible this game as well.
Yes, I think late game Lycanroc definitely has to play for Random Hero, because we have, let's say, Swords Dance Celerock or something. Pretty much tears through most of this team. He needs to weaken Aromatisse. Like Swords Dance,
But
and then
otherwise,
you kill Tornadus, you probably have like CC or something to kill Mienshao. You could have
Would you
Crunch
have
for
to hit,
Golurk if you want to.
Oh, you get Crunch, yeah. No,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a little bit of mix and match of where you're going to go for your moves, but I think
Yeah.
Lycanroc, I don't think it will be able to terrestrialize, because I think you're going to burn on Cradilly. Especially
I
like
think
if
you need to make sure that Rotom's gonna die as well.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, Lycanroc goes nuts.
But if Lycanroc dies, then Plots Tornadus goes crazy, so it's going to be an interesting game.
Rotom lead, that's a classic.
Yeah, you're going to be... Full Switch immediately tells me, okay, hello, I'm Choice Scarf, because otherwise you do not stay in on Scyther.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's fair. Otherwise you're going to
Mienshao,
take like a huge amount of damage. Although Scyther is not going to stay in on Rotom. You're never one-shotting it.
I'm
Yes,
expecting
it might kill
it.
you
Yeah.
with Full Switch.
I'm expecting a Terra Poison and U-turn.
That's the prediction.
Oh, yep.
Oh my god, he got it right. Rocky
Ooh.
Helmet.
Oh.
Doesn't matter in this case.
Nah. So we just Volt Switch, and we stay doing nothing. I think it's weird that he went
Not
to the
like-
Rotom.
It is weird, because Rotom isn't going to threaten out that Cradilly.
No. I mean, if you're expecting the rocks, just getting a wee bit more chip with the Volt Switch, getting that like extra momentum if you're expecting it to switch out like after it's set rocks as well. It's not the worst, but I think you still would rather just go straight into a threat like your goal. You think it's gonna press rocks, so you can.
Can I point out this is Chesto Berry? For some reason.
Huh.
Oh yeah, it's about to be attacked by its Chesto Berry.
And I checked,
Huh.
and Doge doesn't have anything. I don't think he did have anything either before the transactions that like would use sleep moves. So it's definitely going to be rest.
Yeah,
Which seems
it's
he's
probably
really
rest bulk up.
he's really worried about this Golurk.
Yeah, well, it was Scarf. It is no longer Scarf.
Free recover. Ooh, I don't like that Thunderbolt.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's a bit random. That was a desperation Thunderbolt, I feel.
Yeah. I don't know
Just
what else to
hope
do.
Randomly crit, yeah. Cradilly is full health. Ooh.
That's either, and you know, that's either very hard read, or he was like expecting a double.
I mean, the
feel
fact
like
that this has balloon makes me think that this is like a
Yeah.
very like hard read. Like, this is my way to kill Golurk, you know. And it's either gonna work or I'm gonna die.
Lefty's Toxic's interesting. I would only run Lefty's rocking it if I'm going Protect, so I can, you know, offset Stealth Work if need be. But, you know, we have Toxic, so we can't do that. And we sack a rock on it, alright.
Didn't need that, it's fine.
Oh, you did say that in chat.
Oh, that's why he sacked it. Oh, okay. You probably can't beat Cradilly though.
No, he definitely can. It's just
Oh yeah,
he's gonna have to, he gets rid of something.
Whoa.
So this plot tornado is this big, and now he's sending like force it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, that did too much. That's life.
That,
If this has protect, it's gonna be able to heal out of range, and I don't
Yeah.
think. But would random hero make the ballsy play to click sword stance in front of it, potentially lose the game? If it could. If he has sword stance, I think it's worth clicking.
Yeah, I if you have it, I think I'd click it because Aromatisse always use Wish Protect, right?
If you
So,
have sword stance, and you would also have to have a Celerock and Crunch, otherwise there's no point. You can't sweep.
that's true.
definitely.
Yeah.
It depends
so-
what this thingy set is as well. Like if it's Command, you might still have a way back if you do get the redraw.
So we take a shit ton from Moonblast, by the way.
That looks offensive to me.
Yeah. I'm tempted to say Specs.
This is we're stalling our own Trick Room, which I'm not a big fan of right now. I can't lie. It's
Wish Protect Trick Room. Moonblast the last one. Oh, and there it is.
okay.
Well, that was going to happen eventually.
yes. Good thing is the wish did go up, and you have this one turn where like if whatever you send in survives, they will be at full health. So,
Yeah.
I don't know about the Rotom because we know that's
I'm
scarf.
expecting a Volt Switch.
That's so weird because random hero could have just killed it. There's no way this is.
Scarf.
Yeah, no, but the point is, this is definitely very fast.
Yeah.
Oh.
Would that really be, would Feedy really not be slower than it, so under speed and trickery?
I don't know. I feel like you.
Definitely, if Rotom having full health,
Oh.
look close to full health against very big.
Oh.
There he goes.
Down to the parent.
But even like life or poison jabs not coming close to killing Feedy.
Yeah.
No.
Which
I mean,
which
if it
means-
is offensive, it could do it, honestly.
I want to say it's Specs when it, if it's doing
Yeah,
if it's two-shotting Aromatisse. Oh, we switch on Sack Golurk instead. Interesting move.
I can see the hard switch just in, like maybe Doja's Calc and it could be Scarf.
Yeah, if it's potentially Scarf, then it's the right play. 100%. We're still getting all these Crocodile. Like, I think Doja's very panicky of Crocodile coming in, which he doesn't have to be because Crocodile's like Intimidate Chesterberry, so it's going to be slower than Rotom. So, in my opinion, you should be clicking much more Volt Switch and much less anything Leaf Storm.
Yeah. I kind of agree.
We lose Rotom, but we do. This does drop its special attack. I think that could have been a pretty good in for Torrentine. Because I'm assuming that you live one Acelerock. Which means
Yeah.
if Overshock, if random hero panics and hard switches on the nasty pot, you could immediately win the game.
I still think the Enchant has a good chance to.
The Sweeney is scary though.
Yeah.
At that point, I just want I don't agree with hard swapping because if it is Scarf and this does get two-shot, then there's no point. You might as well get a
Yeah.
little bit of chip.
Yeah, that is true.
41, that's nothing.
It is pretty assumably Specs because we would have seen it take damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jab, this
Well,
kills
the Poison
now.
Drop does kill. Is this Scarf though?
Nah,
I don't think
but
so, right?
he forces CC defense drop, so even if you don't have a super, like even if your best move is close combat, you should kill this now because you're faster like Roman.
Yeah.
So I think go on Crocodile first, definitely correct play because you force the defense drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very well
nice.
end game.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, very well end game by random hero at the very end there.
Really
I think-
close game.
Yeah, I think both players obviously could have improved in a couple turns. I think especially the Rotom could have been played a little bit more aggressively with Volt Switches,
Yeah.
and that could have kept you in the game a little bit longer. Or, I mean, I say that, but it's still a 1-0, you know.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't think either player should be sad with how they played this game.
No,
Um,
it's
I
a
think
good game.
players played really well. Yeah.
Rest in peace, the homie Goldrick. Drops
Rest in peace.
lost in the graveyard of transactions.
We'll
remember his performances.
Yeah. He's funded so many more
revealed
Chesterberries than
Chesterberry,
Alright.
Yeah. Well, let's get on to the next game then.
Yeah, that brings us to this last game. We have a bit moody, so Wi-Fi versus the Messiah. And in this one, folks, this looks interesting.
That's an old Mulder.
This when we have Sandslash as our ground type versus CapnPooky, that's immediately
Oh no.
that's that's something. I think.
That being said, like AV Metagross.
Yes, AV
Or
Metagross looks.
Spadef Metagross, like
You can
goes
definitely
really
deal
hard
with
against
the
them.
electric types.
Yeah.
You would not need to get rid of Tangrowth though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this matchup definitely favors Wi-Fi because you have this Tangrowth that effectively shuts down half of the team.
For sure. Yeah.
Unless it could be Aurasphere or Keldeo. If it does have that, then that does two-shot Tangrowth. But
So two shot.
But you definitely come into like Sandslash, you come into Metagross, you don't really feel threatened by Uxie. You can like knock it, see
Yeah.
what it's like really doing. And most of the other Pokemon you can have like at least a stopgap switch into. And lastly, I think
Yeah.
Heatran's looking really good.
I was gonna say Heatran just covers Tangrowth's weaknesses pretty perfectly.
Yeah.
It's just the Keldeo that kind of threatens them both.
Yeah, I mean the B is kind of just shat on by Heatran, and then whenever Rumby's on the field, unless you're clicking hard U-turn pivot, you're losing very big momentum to a potential Magma Storm, or to
For sure.
if it's going for, could be even like Scarf Eruption if we really wanted to in this matchup. I don't think it will be, but I think that's definitely going to be something to keep
probably
out.
coming Spadef.
I think if Rumby is to do anything, it has to be U-turn. Otherwise, it's going to like be the cause of its teammates just getting smoked.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wow. What a lead
Ah,
matchup.
Yo,
They both
this
ran away.
this is crazy.
Trading rocks now.
Hold on, guys. We're not done.
Oh, okay.
More switching.
Oh
All
no.
right. Oh, okay. Yes. So, I'm going to count this as a switch. So the Messiah has switched every single turn.
That's fine.
I'm just trying to find this lead matchup.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay, now Luxie does not like this.
Magma Storm definitely. Ooh, Rock's going up is very useful.
Oh, we
But
have rocks on this.
equally, Uxie is not having a good time.
Toxic.
So I want to apologize for the gameplay being. The gameplay is laggy on my end, at least, which is weird, but I can't really do much about it. So hopefully it's not too distracting. Big chip, guys. What's most useful Toxic, by the way? Like,
Just in
you know what's left of us, so you couldn't be Rest Chester. I mean, it doesn't really matter because you're not wasting Magma Storm PP, so like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's dead to the Toxic anyway. I think Toxic was fine there, just in case there's a switch, in case he wants to.
Yeah,
he was
to-
trapped.
to
He was
Uxie.
trapped. He was Magma Storm.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah. Lamau.
AV being
Forget
knocked
Magma
is
Storm does that.
AV being knocked off is absolutely massive because it's now definitely not going to be able to live an overheat, and it's definitely also not going to like Aurasphere from Keldeo.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, it's Keldeo Resolute. You should never ever bring Keldeo Resolute because that tells your opponent that you have Secret Sword. And if you bring
cooler.
yeah, but if you bring Keldeo Resolute, your opponent knows, oh, okay, he has Secret Sword. And if you bring the other Keldeo, because Keldeo Resolute didn't exist in Black and White, but Secret Sword did, so you could trade your Secret Sword Keldeo Resolute to Black and White and revert to normal Keldeo with Secret Sword. So it's technically possible to get normal Keldeo with Secret Sword. So the point is, you should always use normal one. So you at
It
least
doesn't look as cool.
Yes, but even though your opponent knows that you're going to be using Secret Sword, if you use a normal one, they don't know that you're using Secret Sword.
All I'm hearing is nerd emoji, Pooky. What about you?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I'm saying, like, maybe you see the double fighting.
That is correct. And I did think about that when I used Keldeo last season, but then I was like, Resolute looks cooler.
Yeah.
There it is. See, look at it. Look at his big horn.
Yo, Secret Sword, no way.
Yeah, Secret Sword.
That's crazy.
That's bulky as well, by the way.
Got the Tapu Koko.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
And we die.
Okay. That's all right. We take those, I think.
I think getting rid of like a lot of Sand Slash is going to be pretty. It's going to be pretty big for that. If this was full health, Heatran can never like truly sweep. Or, like,
I don't know. I feel like Sand Slash
game.
has kind of done its job though.
Yeah.
Get rid of that. Raichu Lola.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with the play staying in. Nothing else wants to switch in on that. So.
Yeah.
I reckon this Sand Slash is AV actually, and that's why it didn't have rocks.
Probably.
That's a good shout. Heatran came in on Rabombi. That's crazy.
Webs could be pretty big for an end game though, because we already know that the Coco's no boots. It took Stealth Rock, which means that Keldeo could late game and Rotom could late game because it'll be faster if it's fast. Expert analysis here.
As long as you're
Rotom's gonna have a hard time sweeping though.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have to have. I mean, it's not going to be full Twitch nasty build, so. For certain, I guess if you're expecting tank growth, that's good.
My God, it just died.
No, I respect that. I respect that because otherwise your Armaldo comes in and takes quite heavy damage, and now you get
definitely
prey.
need to get.
He might have predicted a U-turn there.
Yeah, you get prey free spin here, and then Zygarde's faster than Keldeo again. It's not boots on Armaldo, which is... But it's interesting.
No lefties. What does he have?
Big chip.
Rocky helmet? Yeah.
It could be AV Armaldo.
Okay, we broke the sash.
So webs again. We said webs again. Hold on. Why did he... What? Oh, fuck. We're on like turn 20. It's fine. Why? I'm going to question why was Zygarde to switch into Rabombi?
So
you must have been expecting a double to Rotom. That's the only thing I think of.
Presume.
But like that doesn't make sense because this is a U-turn. So even if there's no reason for this to ever hard swap when it has U-turn and is faster than what's on the field.
Yeah, I'd really like to know what was going on there. Actually, I assume there was a reason.
I mean, you definitely know that your opponent knows that Heatran's free. So it's probably some type of hard read.
Trying to play around the mind games.
Yeah, but because U-turn exists, I think that it's never the play to do so.
Yeah.
Yo, huge chip.
Big crit as well. Keldeo comes back.
These mangoes are doing nothing. This is
It's chipping it down though.
Yeah,
it's definitely like bulky Heatran.
We did have.
It's not Aurasphere. He's too scared to. I think it's weird that he's too scared to click it
land
again.
The second one, yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if that's specs or anything, but I mean, 100% it has to be choice. Otherwise, you have a completely free Secret Sword there.
Yeah.
Let's kill this with okay.
I can understand. We
Personally,
kind of need Keldeo to win the game.
I would have probably kept Tangrowth around just for the Metagross because it's so high
I was
health.
going to say the reason I think that a switch happened there is because maybe he was expecting like a switch to keep the Metagross or not Metagross to keep the Tangrowth healthy with Regenerator and wanted to get that momentum into Rabombi so you're already outspeeding the Zygarde. But,
yeah.
I mean, switching in a Zygarde into Keldeo is pretty scary anyway.
Yeah, I don't really know. It's okay. E-speed, does that kill? Yes.
Ooh,
But
chipped
no,
enough.
then it's definitely banded, which means
Yeah.
Earthquake and Ant or Harvestam will be getting kills. Ooh, doesn't get the roll. That is
Ooh,
That's gonna be
absolutely
fast
massive.
game.
If he had a steal move, it's absolutely a choke not clicking it. Because there's no reason to not do it, because Heatrans, as long as you prevent these webs from going away, you're always going to be faster than Heatran, you're always going to be able to kill it.
Yeah.
And you can just tell, you can figure out what to do when you see Zygarde once.
Yeah.
It's
This is
also,
a really interesting endgame again.
yeah, it's very suboptimally played, but obviously not terribly. Wouldn't be in there.
No.
But it's weird to.
But Zygarde and Heatran,
He did have a steal move.
I was
mean-
fully expecting that to kill.
Yeah,
Metagross is really
Metagross is
large.
bulky. And
Oh.
we missed the Magma
Missed the
Oof.
Magnus.
Oh,
That's
really
wow.
unfortunate.
No. In fairness, it had missed it had hit the first fall, and that's already
No,
above. That's above odds.
very true.
So
And I'm not sure. Did we see the Heatran's ability at all?
I don't think it ever procs Flame Body.
No, Rabombi U-turned a lot of times. You'd expect a Flame Body to proc, and but against the Rotom Heat, you'd probably just run Flash Fire just so you can easily
Yeah.
come in on it.
But yeah, I think in that late game, the best thing you could have done is, could you have? I don't think you could have done anything else other than hope for a thing, because you can, I guess, Volt Switch and then Terrabombi to go eat shit, and then see if you can live. You can live one hit or something. Rotom might have it, but it does have leftovers on the Heatran, so probably just about does it.
Yeah,
Depends.
I don't think you can kill a Heatran with Volt Switch.
I think it just all depends on calcs. If we knew what spread that Metagross was,
Yeah.
maybe
if
we
it's-
would have known that it lived 1,000 arrows, or maybe it just died to a Magnus Storm from the Heatran.
Yeah, but if it's bulky Rotom versus Pidef Heatran, no way. But if it's offensive versus Fistef Heatran, then it's in the cards.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wow.
Again, very interesting game. Really good.
Yeah.
Most of these really could have gone either way until the very end, which is
No, yeah,
pretty much prime game of the week material.
Hell yeah.
and a lot of them as well. It was the player that I thought had the worst matchup as well that ended up winning.
You love to
Which
see.
is really interesting to see, just with interesting sets and creative plays. So yeah, it was really fun to see.
We have one last thing to show. So this is the 5th game, but we're not going to be watching the game. We're just going to be looking at this.
Yep.
No need.
I'll do.
Know what happened here.
You already know what happened there. Rest of the game
Right.
doesn't matter. Alright, yeah, that's going to wrap up. Thanks to Pooky and Fisher being here, and yeah, we'll see you soon.
Ooh.
Take care.
Yes,